We got more clips from mini camps and OTAs, and today we're going to be looking at the New York Jets and getting another look at Malachi Corley because we have not talked about him enough, so I dug up more clips on him. But before we do, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're going hard in the paint looking at the rookies every single day, from rookie camp to OTAs to mini camp to training camp, everything in between, what we're seeing behind the scenes at practice with these veterans, the storylines that keep emerging. We're covering that every single day of this offseason. Click that button. Stop missing out. Training camp will be here sooner than later. You're going to want to see what your players are doing. Let's take a look at Malachi Corley here and watch him ball out. We got about a minute of clips here. Let's see what he's doing. We're going to talk some ball, run through these a few times. But here he is, working the drills. We're seeing the footwork. Some of these are older, I will say, but they're not pumping out a lot of Malachi Corley clips. And some are coming out here and there, but I pieced it all together so we can get something going with him. Here we go again. And the thing about Malachi Corley, we're wide as a truck for a wide receiver. We got good hands, and we're going to be forecasted to play in the slots. We're going to forecasted to be playing underneath a lot, and that's okay. I noticed last time I did a Malachi Corley video, someone commented that, hey, his route tree is very limited. The thing about that, I don't think it's super limited, but the thing about that, we're going to excel getting yards after the catch. We're going to excel getting those closer balls, a lower average depth of target. We're going to be closer to the line of scrimmage, and you're going to have a different type of route tree anyways. And that burst, that choppy feet, the pop off the step, his ability to break tackles, his ability to get separation, find that space, and get you yards after the catch, that's where he's going to win at. Think about what they wanted when they made this draft pick, because there was other wide receivers on the board with similar draft grades, but they got their guy. And why is this their guy? You already got Garrett Wilson, you got Mike Williams, you got the other wide receivers too on the depth chart. But what did Aaron Rodgers always have at Green Bay that helped him out a lot? And he's a different player, but he can play in similar facets just a little bit differently. That was Randall Cobb. So you need that right now, a guy closer to the line of scrimmage that can get you yards after the catch, plus do a little bit more as he evolves in the league. You're looking at that with Malachi Corley. You get him moved around in the offense. You run the shorter routes. You got Garrett Wilson on the outside doing his thing. Garrett Wilson's probably going to have a 25 to 30% target share or more. He's going to be the alpha in the offense. And if Aaron Rodgers is on point, Garrett Wilson's going to be one of the top wide receivers in the league. That being said, Malachi Corley for the Jets is going to be a big deal. He's still going to be on the field getting some opportunities. For fantasy football production, he's going to be a lottery ticket. And he's probably going to be a lottery ticket throughout his whole career because Garrett Wilson's going to have a 25 to 30% target share. And you got Breece Hall, he's going to get a good target share because you better be checking it down to him because he's nasty after the catch with that 4.3 speed. But Malachi Corley, though, as a Jets fan, if you're watching this video, you guys got yourself a big wide receiver who's nasty after the catch, who's going to play a role in this offense that's going to be very pivotal, especially in the shorter distance area in the passing attack, especially around the line of scrimmage. He can get a little deeper and play the middle part as well. But with Garrett Wilson on the outside doing his thing, you're going to also have him as a good outlet after the catch, being nasty. Aaron Rodgers had a wide receiver like this his whole career that he loved the target. And they're trying to replicate that. And this is the best way they could in the 2024 NFL Draft. Look at all the other wide receivers that were on the board. Tell me who was best at that spot, who was available to fill that role of someone who's closer to the line of scrimmage, getting you yards after the catch. If that's what you wanted, you go after Malachi Corley. That's what they did. Had a good grade, and he was looking good at the Senior Bowl. He was one of the top wide receivers at the Senior Bowl. Very productive at Western Kentucky. This is a guy that you need to pay attention to. Look how strong he is. He can really nail it on the bench press. Outbenches a lot of running backs and some linemen. He's stronger than a lot of those dudes. He's going to be a business decision for some linebackers in the league. This is going to be a tough out when you're trying to get him tackled. And him paired with a guy like Garrett Wilson and some of the other options in this offense, just going to make this Jets team more nasty. As a rookie, I expect a rookie ramp up, but I expect him to be on the field running routes, seeing snaps, seeing some targets here and there. I expect it to be the Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson show, honestly, because it should. But I look for the other wide receivers and the other players due to having that show to have their moment as well. Malachi Corley will have his moment somewhere down the line, whether it's later this year, somewhere next year, but he will flash this year. It may not add to fantasy production, but he will flash this year, and you will see it on film, and you will be excited about that. So for Jets fans, you guys got yourselves a good wide receiver here that can fit a very huge role in the offense. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.